Coast Pops and Coast D, representing the ICT. Deal again, man.
The deal, the what?
You was about to tell us about your story, your deep story. Oh, you forgot.
Oh, we was talking about the
before you had to go get your hat, man.
Okay. No, basically I was saying, Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, in Message to the Black Man, he was talking about economic program. Land is the basis of freedom. Mm-hmm. When you have everything that you have come from the earth. When you let's look at Africa now with Ibrahim Traore's
my gosh. He be in my dreams, bro.
Man, that is example for all of us. This man is throwing off the shackles of colonialism, the mind. He's throwing it off the mindset. He's taking back the natural resources, the minerals. He even told them, take off these damn colonial wigs.
In our courts. Yeah. The subliminal message they've been killing our peoples with, man, wearing that freaking Europe shit, still in 2025.
He's throwing off that colonial mindset. And this is what we got to do, man. A lot of our children don't want to have nothing to do with the land, but everything come from the land. That gold D on your neck, that gold come from the earth. So we got to have some of this earth to call our own. Even when we die, we going back to the earth. But we running away from it. We done lost it, and they robbing the black farmers of it. And they robbing us. We can make our own products, and that's where it's at. If we can't make a product, we can get a product from a black farmer. We can go there. I went over there. That was another motivation when I went to Africa. I stayed 3 months with a friend. Went to Cameroon. He had a cocoa and a coffee plantation. They were sending the cocoa. They had more cocoa than coffee. They were sending the cocoa to France. And he said, Brother Muhammad, you want to be a part of this? I said, man, we don't drink cocoa like that back in America. I said, I like to be a part of the coffee though. I said, I like to bring the coffee back. I said, man, I got you. And that started. Yeah. Let me back up before that.
Okay, so the blueprint, the message to the black man, get you some land.
Get you some land.
And that's in that book, Message to the Black Man.
And that's why I went over to Africa. I'm looking at the coffee. I said, man, I'm gonna buy some land over here. You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta have friendships in all walks of life. We can go to Africa. We can go over here and tie into these people. Honorable Elijah Muhammad, he had, before it was the final call, it was Muhammad Speaks, and they had us reaching out to Africa, holding hands like this. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
We reaching back. We got the education over here.
Yeah.
Why we're not going back and extracting from the land, giving them the, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey man, this Coach Pops Double D production. We weren't going to have a show today, but we having a show. Whenever 2 and 3 gather together, man, we already in the midst of the Most High, and knowledge with power, and knowledge has got to be shared. So the information that he's saying, we already know that, but we are not sharing it with one another. Yes, we are here on a meeting with Echo Farms, Echo Blue Farms, the best coffee in the world. I'm going to throw this promotion in here because this is what we're talking about. But we're here talking about enlightenment, message to the black man, message to anyone that loves coffee, message to anyone that has oppressed someone. All right, it's an awakening, and we need each other because, man, this is all we got.
That's all we got.
This all we got. And so, man, this is the founder. Him and his wife has founded Echo Blue Farms out of Texas. Man, this is an unscripted, unedited show, and it's coming from the heart and it's real. If you love this, you're gonna love this coffee. That's Double D, man. Hey, man, I tell you, Double D production. You might not see my boy in the front, but whether he's in the back and I'm in the back, we flip it around. He comes up in the front. He's still in the front. Man. He's still in the back. He's still in the front. He's still in the back because we together. You understand that? So every time you see somebody's face, that don't mean they just by themselves.
Man, let me say it like this, brother. You don't see God because he works behind the scene. But every time I look at a black man, I'm looking at God.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Double dose of reality.
What they say, how can you love God whom you never seen and hate your brother you see every day?
Every day. And I'm seeing my man right here, man. I'm seeing my man in the background who y'all don't see. You saw his hand, though.
That's right.
Come on,
real
man.
Talk, man.
All right, but man, it's Echo Blue Farm, but we talking some real stuff out here. Let's say this is Robert Muhammad, all the way out of Texas, from Wichita, Kansas.
From Wichita.
Via Detroit, Michigan. Before my brother found himself, all right, we used to be in the clubs back in the day. And he came with this Detroit. Yeah.
That's right.
Whoa, this is wild. This is all right. This is Skateland North. Don't stop playing with me, man. Stop playing with me, man. But you gotta have a change, a renewal of your mind. You gotta be able to switch up and start enlightening our peoples.
That's
man.
right.
And we're gonna do this through this coffee that comes from the motherland. From the earth, all right? And my man went there.
Got that Ethiopian.
Come on, man.
Man, top of the line.
Come on, quit playing. Quit playing with us, man. Quit playing. So, guys, we are really actually in a business meeting. But whenever we get together, it's always business.
There it is.
It's always business. But the deal is, when us, for some reason, have a business or a plan, we get selfish, we get jealous, we get envy. And why do you think that is, Brother Muhammad?
You know, I'm gonna say it like this. Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said, envy and jealousy is the mother of murder. We have something in us already that we gotta bring out of us. You know, we gotta extract that up out of us. That self-hate. Honorable Elijah Muhammad said, I want for myself what I want for my brother. You see what I'm saying? I want the best for my brother. His success is my success. That's how I look at life. You know, I ain't trying to hoard nothing. You know, what I got, my brother got.
Come on.
You know, the Nation of Islam, we say it like this. If I got a bowl of bean soup, half of it's yours. That's how we got to look at things, man. We got to, that is the sore. That is the, you know, when you have a sore, that's pus and different things like that. For that wound to heal, you got to get that up out you. And that's the same for us to heal. We got to get that up out of us. And it takes self-examination. We got to look at ourselves. Why I'm like this? Why do I act like this? That's the hardest thing it is to face yourself.
To face yourself. Now look in that mirror.
Look in that mirror.
And you know what? Double dose of reality. It's all about realities and what your reality is. I'm glad he said that mirror or that look. Right now, if you got a mirror in your house, you got a phone that you can look at yourself, you got somebody that you can get your child. Look at him. That's you. Look at your mom. That's you. Look at yourself. And why I'm like that. And can I make it better? That's what we about. That's awakening about making yourself better, making the next man better, sharing information that can make your grandkids eat for a long term. What's your reality? Black man, white man, whoever you are. But at the end of the day, we got to come together and preserve and figure out why I'm looking like this. What's my reality and what reality that been put in our own head? We talked about earlier in over there in France in 2025, they had you go to the court system and they still wearing those old white wigs from 1817, 1600. The what? If I didn't have my brother here, I'll tell you what I really feel. The what? And to still be carrying that on today, that is a symbolism in your head to make you still feel like you're inferior, or something wrong with you, or to keep that what the horses have on their head, keep you blinded to what's real.
That's right. I want to say something about culture, because we talk about those white wigs.
Hey, this live culture. Show, we don't play around here. Hold on now. I dropped my microphone.
Get your mic, baby.
See, Double D, I gotta come. Hey, Double D come from that behind, man. When you gotta have that mic, man. Good playing. Yes.
Honorable Minister Farrakhan said, culture is the outgrowth of knowledge. See, we get caught up in a culture and stuck in it. Everything we learn from this European. Mm. And we took on his culture, his mindset, and we let it shape our nature. We're righteous people by nature. Mm-hmm. We might not have been active righteous, but by nature, we righteous. Don't care what color you is. You come to our house, we're going to embrace you, let you in. Get him something to eat. That's fine, brother. That's how he is. That's our nature. We're loving people. But we allow their culture to shape us. Yes. Like they are. When they came, they got gold. I want that. I want it. See, we have to outgrow culture. Have you ever seen some brothers like, remember that movie, I'm Gonna Get You Sucker?
Yeah.
Huggy Bear was still stuck in that culture in the past. When do you outgrow that? Yeah. Those who know me, I had to outgrow that culture that I come up out of. And create a new culture. Mm. We can't get stuck. That's why we gotta have vision. Where there's no vision, the people soon perish. My people are dying for the lack of knowledge. Mm. Knowledge. So we gotta have, it takes knowledge to even have vision.
We talked about that on the last show, and that came from ancestors pouring into you.
Yes.
Retaining that information and exemplifying it through getting your own farm, you and your wife, starting a business, incorporating other brothers into the business.
Yes, sir.
Where we're going to do a fundraiser, where we're going to help other organizations. We're going to not only help other organizations, we're going to introduce you some fire coffee, better than Folgers, better than Starbucks.
Yes, sir.
And halftime, Starbucks ain't want you there, baby. That's something else. That's for another story, man. That's Starbucks reality. But our reality is this coffee is going to connect you to something higher. And when you drink it, it's going to open up your consciousness of, man, this is where I was from. Man.
Teach, man.
Man. Oh, that brother over there, he got the land back.
Man, teach, man.
That brother over there changing the mind. All right? I don't have to see this picture of this fake person that's dictating my life.
Teach, man.
Come on, man. Come on, man. Man, Double Dose reality, and the reality is coming out, it's pouring out, it's oozing out. I appreciate my brother Robert Muhammad, a.k.a. Tucker. You know what I mean?
Yes,
I know his family. I know his brothers. I know the journey. When I got there and did it used to be called, they call it a sea walk now.
Yes.
But that came out of Detroit. East side of Detroit. Back in the 60s, 70s. Stop playing with me, man.
East side 7 Mile. What up, though?
My man's be a skate land. No, hey, man, stop playing with us. But like he said, when do you put the skates away? When do you put the pistols away when it's not benefiting your family,
your
community? When you gonna stand on what you need to stand on? Put that away, man. Not saying take your guns away, but use them in the right place. Think about that. You know what I mean?
Yes,
but man, Robert, man, I appreciate, man, the knowledge, man, the history. Man, we're going through ages, y'all. We're 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s to today.
We still here, man. And just like you said about the coffee, this is tied to a history. It's tied to a history, imperialism, colonialism, slavery. And once we understand that history, oh man,
then we become more powerful.
More
powerful. And so, and what we're trying to do, guys, is uplift, encourage, and most of all, and make you think.
That's right.
Make you think. And he said something earlier. If you don't know it or you're not being taught it, we lack because of what? Our people perish because of lack of.
Our people are destroyed for the lack of knowledge.
The lack of knowledge.
Lack of knowledge. And we live in an age of information. And I hate to say it like this. And if we can go back to the beginning, take you back to the book of Genesis. Satan used deceptive intelligence. So there's so much information out here. How do we filter it? The deceptive intelligence that's out here to sway you off your square.
Man. And I've seen this deal where they're using deceptive measures in everything. Watch the cartoon.
Man.
Your kids are watching now. When you're putting them in that little corner and you want that quiet time, and they just, hey man, they got stuff out here, man, that deceiving our kids in a cartoon, and we are allowing it. All right, I seen a deal earlier today, man. A Papiola, man. Watch these kids shows, man. They getting them young.
Yes,
they
sir.
getting them young.
That's it. That's it.
And that's the key.
That's the children.
It's the children. All right. But I believe there's a quote in there about the Most High's children. You bet not harm them.
Man.
You bet not harm them. So Satan, why you think you're deceiving them in those cartoons and these fake everything that you putting out there? We talked about materialism yesterday. Hey man, you want to pop your fireworks? That's your reality. If you don't pop the fireworks, that's your reality. If you know the meaning of 4th of July, that's your reality. If and like I said, this is for everybody. Double Dose reality is for everybody. But also, it's to educate the people who's trying to not let you be educated no more by taking this stuff out of books and movies and everything else. When they was celebrating, they was barbecuing us.
Teach.
Literally.
4th of July, we were slaves. That was their independence from Britain, not ours.
No. That same day, they went and barbecued. They used to barbecue us so bad. And then they would take the pieces of the barbecue people and take a photo. It's be 5 to 10, 15,000 people watching these people barbecue. And while they having barbecue, they partying and eating and drinking. Happy 4th of July. Go pop your fireworks, man. Go buy your fireworks outfit. Go buy your shoes.
I'm going to say this, man. I'm going to say this because I got to put it out there because a lot of people don't know. July 4th, 1930, Master Farad Muhammad appeared in Black Bottom, Detroit. That's where the Nation of Islam started. So that's our independence. That's when a whole new knowledge was ushered in Detroit, Michigan, where the Nation of Islam started, 1930. So that is our independence, July 4th, 1930. When a whole new knowledge was ushered in America, the knowledge of self.
And the knowledge of self. And then, oh man, hey,
the knowledge of God
is so strong. Knowledge of yourself, knowledge of what's going on out here, man. It's a crazy deal. But hey, man, that's our reality. Happy 4th of July.
They got the right word. 4th of July. They lied.
Right. And I know we're going on.
We having fun, man.
We're having fun. All right. And a lot of people are going to say, and I'm so glad my man here, man. Like I told you guys, man, Double Dose Reality, man. Hey, Coach Pops, you know, why listen to me? You know what I mean? But the scripture says, this is so crazy, that there would be false prophets.
Teach.
That coming. Now, what if everything they told us and flipped it around made us believe when a Muhammad comes in and tell you 1940, that's our Independence Day, because the prophet came and said that. And some would say, false prophet. Some would say not everything, a lot of things in that Bible was flipped, so we wouldn't know if a real prophet did come and tell you. It's going to make you doubt everything you hear, but you can say, I believe what? What's your reality? Double Dose, Coach Pops. Think about it. Robert Muhammad.
Eco Blue Farms.
And this and everything we talk about is a love. Coach McCombs, if you're watching, I love you, my brother. I love you. Like I told you, some days I may be bougie. Some days I may be a thug. Some days I may be a daddy or a father. But one thing I said I'm always going to stand on is being an activist and speaking the truth.
That's right.
Double Dose Reality. Robert, you got 2 minutes. We here on a business plan for everybody, y'all. And it became a conversation because we already said, when 2 or 3 gathers, God is in the midst. And if I don't talk, the rocks gonna scream out. Because what? God, think about it. That's my reality. Robert, you got 2 minutes. Man, say what you want to say, but make it your reality. And I kept saying, Rob Muhammad, he's not the only one that started this. He has a wife that's down. If you go to the website, speak about it a little bit and speak about some of the things that y'all doing down on the farm. Some of the state of the art stuff you guys are doing, and what. When you close out, tell us what this means to you.
Eco Blue Farms. When I met my wife, she had a 15-acre farm. I was living in Houston, but I was into the coffee. I had always been into the coffee. And met my wife, went down to the farm. We moved to Houston, and she wanted to be back on land. So I was on the internet surfing, and I came across some land on the finance. And I said to myself, found some land, looked at it. A couple of weeks went by. Let me go back and see if that land's still available. Went back, land was still available. So I got in contact with the owner of the land because it was on the finance, and I went out there and visited the land. And that's how I started. We bought the raw land, developed the land, and that's what we've been doing ever since. We grow our own product. We grow our own produce and vegetables and everything. We make our own products. We have bees, so we produce honey. We have our own hot sauce. My wife makes soaps. I'm an infrastructure. That's what I do. She's the business mind behind a lot of it. I thank God for my beautiful wife. I'm talking about special sister. God sent. And she took my idea, helped me take my idea and bring it to fruition to expand it. And now we done took this coffee. Eco Blue Farm stands for Economic Blueprint because we understand position, and that's what we got to do. Like-minded people got to come together. I don't have all the pieces, so I join with other brothers. He has piece of the puzzle. He has piece of the puzzle, and we bringing it together, like-minded people, to create our new vision going forward. In closing, that's all I got to say. I thank God, Allah, for you, brothers, and this meeting coming together.
Yeah, man, we appreciate you coming, man.
Yes, sir.
And I believe the best conversations are the ones that's real.
Yes, sir.
All right, and man, you people that's watching, man, you heard probably one of the realest conversations you ever want to hear. Like I said, this is a reality. This is his reality. This is my reality. We're not trying to cause friction. We're not trying to cause confusion. But we are trying to awaken. What's the sense of having a show if you're not awakened, if you're not entertained? Or are you not entertained?
That's right.
Are you not entertained? You want to see killing? But in seriously, guys, Robert, appreciate you, my brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
And in every meeting that you go to, and we already know everything that we're doing right here is going to be successful. Before we met with this brother, me and Coach D pulled up and we prayed before we went into this meeting with this brother. And the first thing that he asked out of us before we spoke, could we pray?
Praise be to Allah.
Come on, man. So when you got that foresight and you already got that knowledge and it's already done, and for you people that's awakening, you are in assimilation. You can change whatever your reality is.
That's right.
Starting right here in the mind. Double Dose Reality. Coach D in the back. I love my brother. We doing this. Double D Production. Catch us on YouTube. We're coming on Twitch real soon. Snap. Instagram. Man, if I missed any other sites, TikTok. If I missed any sites, we're going to be on theirs too. Remember this. Remember this. Remember this. Double Dose Reality. My brother, Robert. Yeah.
Hey, welcome back to another edition of Double Dose of Reality. What's your reality? What's your reality? Double dose of reality. Double dose of reality. It's Coach Pops and Coach D.